ITS UK is delighted to be joining the Trade Association Forum. So to find out more about it, we've been joined by Gaynor, who is chair of the forum, and ITS UK's Secretary General Jennie Martin. So let's start with Gaynor. Gaynor, tell us a little bit about the Trade Association Forum.
Well, I guess the Trade Association Forum exists because we want to improve trade associations across the UK and get them working well with their members. So it's all about enabling associations to learn from each other and find out best practice and how we're all dealing with common issues that trade associations have across the sector. So we're not competing with each other. All of our members are working in different sectors, but what we can do is really learn from each other about how we work with our members for best effect and how we actually do things efficiently, as we're all quite small organisations. So the objective really for TAF is to kind of make our whole sort of trade association sector vibrant and effective by working also with government, communicating well with BEIS about what's going on in the sectors.
So ITS UK does pretty much that for its members. So you're doing for associations across the UK what the associations themselves are doing for their member organisations.
Yeah, it's kind of mind-blowing sometimes, but yes.
Explain to me, one thing that we always make sure people understand is that ITS UK is not a trade association, it's an industry association, because we also feature government and academia. So why join the Trade Association Forum?
Thank you, Paul. Yeah, absolutely right. ITS UK has government membership such as the Department for Transport, Transport Scotland, etc. So we are absolutely not a trade association. We do not lobby because we'd be lobbying ourselves, which would be a very strange thing to do. But I think going back on what Gaynor said, all the general principles about supporting the sector, whether that's supporting private sector commercial members or academia or public sector, is something that I think fits very well with the ethos of the Trade Association Forum. I think the fact that we do not do that one bit, the lobbying commercial bit, I don't think will at all affect how efficiently we'll be able to work within the Trade Association Forum and how much support they'll be able to give to us.
Because of course ITS UK has 6 staff in the secretariat and then the volunteers from across the membership. So keeping abreast with the new ideas, the new initiatives and the new ways of doing things is quite difficult to do when you've got your day job. I guess this is what the TAF will bring to us.
That's very much what we hope. A very, very important driving factor in us taking us into the TAF was the fact that I'm really hoping to learn from peer associations, even if they're not exactly the same as us. There'll be many having exactly the same challenges around, in order to be as good as we can be, that volunteer effort, the effort by the members in addition to their day jobs, is absolutely essential. And I'm sure I'll be able to learn from many other examples where associations have really succeeded with that. I mean, as you know, Paul, I'm our international colleague associations, the ITSs in other countries, are very jealous of how much time our members do give to us. And as I love to explain to them, it's a wonderfully British thing that as long as somebody pays your salary for your day job, you then seem to feel very comfortable and enthusiastic about doing all sorts of unpaid work on top of that. I mean, volunteering is a very British thing, and we really benefit from that.
And our members are going to be asking, what's in it for us? Why should members of ITS UK care?
Again, what I said about best practice, obviously in our little bubble of 6 people in the secretariat, as you say, we think we are great and we really do try our very best. But we'd be fools not to recognize that there will be people out there who actually are better at certain things, who face the same challenges and overcome them in really clever ways. So it's that if you like, I think our members should see it as a very, very cost-effective way of we six getting some really essential training. I don't know if Gaynor would agree with that, but that's one of the things I'm hoping for. Some really cheap, in effect, if not in name, training.
We do have training. The most popular training we have is for the committee chairman sort of role, that a lot of associations and membership organisations like yourself have committees, and so that's something that is ever popular for TAF training. But there's all manner of training that is related to how associations and membership organisations run. Things like membership management or event management and data, things like that. So.
And Gaynor, do you have any examples of where your members have really gained from being a member of TAF?
What TAF has historically done, and we are developing this concept, is having a best practice exchange conference, and we're now sort of spreading that idea through our whole year, and enabling associations to learn from each other. And myself, actually, in years gone by, I've presented about how we've actually won Conference of the Year, and what we did in detail about how we actually approached our conference. And we have a Q&A sort of session that's quite intimate with the other associations that want to learn about that particular topic. And then we keep that conversation going on a sort of like email distribution, and learn from each other like that. So it's really that kind of personal connection that we're getting from across in different organisations, and keeping those networks going, so that we're really learning sort of detailed sort of lessons from each other, and asking questions of each other in other associations. Or, you've done this well, how did you do it?
I'm really looking forward to learning from my peers across the trade association, industry association sector. Jenny, I think it's a great idea that ITS UK are part of the Trade Association Forum, and I really look forward to using the knowledge from across the industries to really understand and find new ways to do things for ITS UK. I think it's a great idea. Thank you.